What is up, boyos? It is Water Buffalo Man, and back for more Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle. Alright, so we take on stage 3 of the movie Memorial Battles, the movie edition. Alright, there we go. We finally got a decent rotation. This is like the 4th or 5th attempt of me trying to do this, because our rotations are just trash, and you have to beat it without using items. So, you don't have to, more or less. You can beat it without using items, just get all the medals and whatnot, or not all the medals, all the skill orbs, and I kind of want to get all the skill orbs. So I'm trying to do it without using the items early on just to get those, and of course UI can't dodge. You have one job and you can't do it, but it is what it is. No, we've been trying to get it, and this is now my 4th or 5th attempt of trying to get a rotation, because it doesn't matter whether they attack or not. If they get supered, the Gammas get completely bodied. Their defense isn't high enough. And running them and getting them both on the same rotation, because if they get hit pre-super, they get bodied. They get hit post-super by super attacks, they get bodied. So you got to try to fit them in there perfectly, and we just haven't had really good rotations. This is probably the best rotation we've gotten, mainly because we got the dual UIs, which he only was able to get one super attack off, which kind of blows, but it is what it is. We got the dual UIs and the Vegeta on the same rotation, and then the Gohan and the Gohan, technically, on the next rotation, so that's probably the best spot for them too. So that'll be kind of nice, but no, we've had just terrible luck getting rotations. It's legitimately taken me about 3 to 4. This is probably the 5th attempt of trying, not necessarily trying the stage, because you can tell by running a rotation if the, by starting the stage, I'm sorry, if the rotation is just going to kill you. You can tell just by watching, by looking at it, if you're just going to get bodied with it. And 9 times out of 10, by running a specific rotation, you know you're going to get completely smashed. So you just pretty much need to absolutely just skip it and go on to the next rotation and try it again. Because you can see, okay, yeah, Gamma slot 1, you have to run Gamma slot 3, you have to run, you know you're going to get completely smoked. So that's literally the point I was at. I was just having to say, you know what, screw it, I'm just going to run it back again. I'm hoping Gohan in slot 2 can tank for us, because he's the only one I'm a little worried about on this rotation. Because Beast should do quite a bit of damage. Yeah, he did. Good amount. Okay, yeah, they're supering him, but they got their stat raises. Beast Gohan should be alright to tank this hits, because I think Beast is probably going to take about 100,000 here. No, he didn't. Like, I was expecting a little more. I don't know why I was expecting a little more, but he didn't take it. But the stages are not, like, overly difficult, per se. But as you can see, normal base Gohan is taking 50k after a super with guard, with a 50% support on a really good rotation. You can see they can hit pretty hard, it's just really all about your rotations. And luckily we've had pretty good ones, right? This one's been pretty good so far, and this should wrap up the stage. There you guys have it. That is how you beat stage 3. Again, the stages are not hard. They can be hard, but they're not hard. It's just really your rotations that can screw you, and we just had really, really bad rotations. So let's grab our stage 3 rewards. Alright. Boom. Got all those. And then we got to do stage 4, same way, special conditions, rainbow team. Alright, so he is Fizz. So he's going to be weak to Beast Gohan. The Gammas are going to have a huge disadvantage. So we might actually run a dual Beast team this time. Because he's going to have... The only thing that some of them won't have at 200% will be Vegeta. Which, honestly, I'm kind of fine without having a Vegeta getting the buff. Of course, first rotation doesn't get a single Beast Gohan. They're all on rotation number 2. Let's give it a shot, though. Let's see if we can do this. We're going to have to rely on UI to dodge. So how this guy works is he gets stronger with each attack received. His attack goes up, his defense goes down. So as long as UI can dodge us, thank you. As long as UI can continue to dodge, he'll get a little bit weaker and weaker and weaker as the stages progress. And we gave the Gammas at slot 3 int key spheres, so they're guaranteed at least 3 super attacks, so that'll put them in a pretty good position. Yes, the attack goes up, defense goes down. I don't know if there's a limit in terms of how high their attack and defense can get, or attack can go, defense can go. Because as long as we can survive this first turn, we're going to wrap it up next turn, no question. Beast Gohan, with Cooler's defense now being downed, as well as his Vegeta getting guaranteed crits to pierce through that defense. No guarantee, as I say, guaranteed crits. The man just goes, yeah, okay, you wish. With him getting insane amounts of damage, hopefully, we should be okay. There's a 5 milli crit. These guys can do, if they can launch 3 supers, I think they'll be okay for a normal. I don't know if they can take a super, because these guys are 55%. So if they can launch 3 to 4 supers, they should have like a 50% damage reduction, I think is what they have. I think it's 40 or 50. And they get that buff of stats by 50% attack and defense after a 3rd attack, which they just did there. And they're raising their attack and defense anyway on their super. Okay, so he is at his max. They took 22 damage. Alright, we have dual beasts. We're going to run it like this. Put the friend one in slot 1. So that's terrible. That is absolutely terrible because he heals in slot 1. Okay, so he heals as well. That's kind of fun. Not a big old fan of that one there, but it is what it is. The dual beast should be able to do quite a bit of damage though. Yeah, especially if they double super. I was hoping Beast Gohan would have gotten a hit first to build up those stats a little bit, but apparently not. So that's not going to be a thing. So we're going to have to rely on them just to do it naturally. At least he's going to get hit here, and that will buff everybody else up for a little bit this rotation. What's his attack stat at? Okay, he didn't do anything to Gohan normally. Alright, so UI couldn't get enough ki to get a 24 ki off, but it is what it is. He needs to dodge now, though. If he doesn't dodge, we're probably going to KO us, more than likely. Okay, he dodged. Clutch. I was kind of getting a little nervous there, because I don't care for the dodge or die setup. Not much. I'm not sure if it's per turn, how much his stats go up by, or if it's just an overall collective throughout the fight. Because if it's the overall collective throughout the fight, then Beast Gohan's should be doing quite a bit of damage here. Which technically he kind of is, I mean. Alright, so let's actually activate this and see if we can finish him here with this.
Guess it's my turn. Special beam cannon!
Could not, but we did stop him from healing, so that's kind of nice. That is actually really, really nice. He said no to the heal for you, buddy boy. So we have full health. UI needs to now dodge after his super attack, because he does have his damage reduction built in, but after he supers, he still needs to dodge. He can't be taking a hit. Thank you. And now Vegeta, you might be okay if you get hit by a basic attack, or even with the super attack after your post double super. You might be fine. Or not. We're going to wrap it up. There you guys have it. So that's how you beat stage 4. Again, it took less than 10 minutes to beat both stages, and that's with just straight runs. Not hard, necessarily. Your rotations are going to be key. There probably are certain other teams you could run to do this and beat it with the same amount of ease, but that's relatively it, straightforward in a nutshell. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time for more Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. See you guys then.